Hey everyone, my name is Shalene.
And I'm Belle.
And we're the Haju. So welcome to another episode of Wind Down Session.
Yay! Cheers!
Yeah, cheers to that, guys. Cheers to life.
Yes. Cheers to that. So today, we are going to do a very random segment. So what we're going to do is, here is a bag with a stack of papers. Oh, sorry. Those who are listening to the podcast, we have a bag with a stack of papers folded inside at random, filled with questions of life, relationship, random questions.
Anything.
Yeah, that we get from people and, some online.
Correct.
And
some of our friends.
yeah. And so we're gonna just each pick a few and
See how it goes.
Yeah,
And
we'll see how it goes.
And we're just gonna answer the questions and talk about it.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
Let's do it.
Yay.
So sure, you start
So
this.
to commemorate the first episode of what are we gonna call this though?
It's okay. Answer the question.
Q&A, okay, Q&A.
Q&A.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, I'm actually quite scared. What kind of question I get? What if I don't know how to answer?
We shall see.
Hey, pink Cara.
Yes.
Do you think... Do you think girl and guy can be best friends?
Oh, out of all the questions, she picked this
Wow.
question. I want to know too. So, what do you think, Sher?
Obviously, I say can lah. Because, I mean, I have a guy best friend.
Yeah, so Sher have I think Sher's best friend is actually a guy to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So which guy, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide.
Decide.
So you think that you guys can be best friend in a platonic sense, girl and guy? So let's say your boyfriend have a close girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
I think because I'm going through this guy and girl can be best friend thing and I accepted that it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess for me, I will be understanding that, I think it's okay,
So even when you guys argue, he talked to his best friend about it, girl best friend, you're okay with it? Guys.
I
Food
think
for thought.
I know you like to talk about these kind of things. But yeah, I think, okay, truth be told, there have been arguments with my exes that they don't trust me with my guy best friend. And I don't think it's in a way wrong for them to have that insecurity because different people have different perceptions of how a relationship should be. They would probably think that, this guy's so close to you, probably have a different intention. But I guess maybe because we've been friends for so long that...
Yeah, I think theirs are pretty platonic.
Yeah,
guys.
like we...
As much as I tease her, theirs are pretty platonic.
It is, yeah.
Yes. And
So-
I think communication, right?
Yeah, communicate
Lessons.
about it. Yeah, and because my guy best friend had a girlfriend as well, and
How did that turn out?
it
Okay,
was-
that's his.
I wouldn't want to share his side of
private.
it. Yeah,
so-
but let's just say that he did his best to try to communicate
yes.
that there is nothing to be worried about, and he did. I can tell that he did all he can to assure her. So you see, that's the thing. Like for me also, I do my level best to communicate with my exes that hey, there is nothing wrong between the both. I'm not going to say nothing wrong, but nothing to be worried about between the both of us because blah 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 blah. Just lay down that trust,
Yes.
and you'll be fine.
And relationship
Yeah.
is based on trust.
It
right?
is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes. And I think it's just a matter of finding the right one for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel that I also need to communicate that love with my
course.
future partners.
Of course.
That hey,
Yes.
I do have a
of
guy
course.
best friend, and if someone feels that it's going to be a problem for them and for their insecurity, then I don't think I am able to help you with that because
Yeah.
because I'm not doing anything wrong also.
Yes.
You know? Like
Yes,
if
I
you're not
think
able to trust me, then I guess it is what it is.
Yeah. You can't force something.
I can't force
right?
someone. I can't. And the thing is that our relationship is our relationship. You know,
Yes.
I will keep it that way.
Each to their own.
Yes, and if it's a relationship with my partner, my future partner, it's going to be just the both of us. You know, I wouldn't want to meddle into his
Yeah.
friendship with his other friends as well. You know,
Mhm.
yeah. So keep it that way.
Okay. Great.
Oh my goodness. Okay, your turn.
Okay, my turn. Okay, let's get a good one. Please don't get like her. Okay.
Wow. No, it doesn't matter. You have to say it out.
Really? Okay, I think this bag has something against the both of us. Okay. Okay, my question. Will long distance relationship last? Through my experience, not for me. Not for me.
Yeah.
I think it would last for some people. I think to a certain level of once you have built a certain level of trust in your relationship and your bond is strong, I think it's possible. I have a lot of friends that have been through a long distance relationship.
Yes,
and
I've seen it as well. Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It really works. But for me personally, if I have a choice, I wouldn't go through that.
Yes, if I have
Yeah.
a choice, I would never go through a long distance relationship because I'm a more I need constant touch. Yeah, that's my love
too.
language.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's one of my
so
love languages as well.
I think it works differently for people.
Yeah, really.
But I think for long distance relationship to last, most importantly, you need to build the level of trust and maybe some communication, how you communicate with each other.
Yes.
Yeah. Each to their own.
Correct.
But I feel like it wouldn't work out for me, or sure, in that case.
No, because I really like what she said about how our love language is about, like, for me, it's physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's fine.
Physical affection for
Yeah,
both
affection.
of us. Yeah.
Correct.
So, but I
It doesn't mean that it
doesn't.
doesn't work for a lot of people, because I've seen how other people really go through it, and you know, they're happily married with kids,
Yes.
and it's amazing. So
Yes.
this is
to
just
go
our
through
opinion,
it.
lah. Okay.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Goodness, you.
She just threw. If you're wondering why I'm laughing, because she just threw the paper like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. It's I forgive you. It's the wine. It's the
Okay.
wine. Wow, this is interesting, man. Okay, let's see.
Next.
Okay. Let's.
Even we are excited for this.
Yeah,
because
man.
We don't know what's
happening.
Yeah.
Hope. Okay. What is a change you hope or think should be made to the country's education system? Wow. Damn, girl.
How would you? Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm sober. Okay, I'm sober lah. Okay, wait. But honestly, wow, you want to talk about government stuff? It's quite sensitive.
Let's just talk about education.
Okay, let's just
Stick
talk
to
about
education.
Because, like, come on, guys. Oh god, yeah.
I mean, how do you think our country's education compare to like
Finland.
yeah
right?
to other countries? What do you think, and what do you think we can improve upon? What do you want to change if you can change? If you can change one thing, what will you change?
I think it's the importance of communication,
Soft skills.
soft skills.
Yes.
Because I feel that everything is just by the books.
Yeah.
My goodness,
I think-
everything. And
Yes.
the fact about our education system is that they do not put importance on, like, how to be a human being.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's why we struggle.
We struggle so much.
The stress from studying and all. You don't have an outlet. I mean, at least for me, speaking for myself,
Yeah.
don't have an outlet to release, and
Yeah.
you don't understand how to cope with it. And I
Correct.
feel that it's so important to make them aware since young how to cope with certain emotions.
And I do hope they also, focus more on sex education. I mean, the thing is that, they put in more importance about talking about all these issues about, like, hey, it's not right for you to, like, get an abortion. I mean, abortion is a different topic, but, like, just get into that and not knowing the consequences.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of people, like, I think a lot of cases of buang bayi, where
they just conceive and throw the baby.
abandon the baby away. Oh my goodness! Whenever I
That's
see
so
that, I
heartbreaking
feel
to
so
see.
sad. But it's a freaking problem in Malaysia, though.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is for some. Yeah, I feel that
Sex
is
education.
very important because it's for those of you who don't know, in Malaysia, it's kind of a taboo topic. at least in our education system, we don't really talk about it.
Yeah.
And your mom and dad don't really talk to you about
Exactly,
it.
that's the thing.
It's an
Because
Asian thing.
Asian culture doesn't allow us to talk about it. I feel that Asian culture doesn't allow us to like express or rather like talk emotionally about all these kind of things.
Emotions about sex. I mean,
Yeah.
We don't get the birds and the bees kind of talk.
No,
you know,
we
we don't
don't.
get conversations like that to use protection. At least for me, I think I come from a family. I wouldn't say my family is very conservative, but I would say that it just doesn't come up in our conversation.
Yeah, but I'm very grateful my mom actually had that conversation with me.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure how
Yeah.
did it go,
Awkward.
but necessary.
It was necessary.
Yeah.
Like, she told me that, you know, like, if you want to do it, you gotta do it with a condom, you know, girl. Okay, not exactly like that, but, you know, it's something like that, lah, huh?
more subtle,
Very,
and
very
motherly.
subtle, very motherly. And then I was like, can you
Manner.
imagine the dining table there? Then I'm like,
That's great. that-
yeah, I really appreciate that. I
Yes.
guess because she realized that I was growing up, you know.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's important. And
it's
I'm very
important.
grateful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was able to do that to me.
Great.
But I know that a lot of my friends never had that conversation because their parents are just, you know, they probably thought that the school will provide all this education, but
Yeah.
no.
We don't have, you know, you watch in a movie, they have everyone gather at the gym,
Yeah,
take a condom, guys, learn how to wear a condom.
No,
you know?
we don't have
We
that.
don't. Like,
Yeah.
how do you expect a guy to learn how to wear a
Correct.
condom properly? You know, if you don't educate or teach them or even touch about the topic.
Yeah.
I agree.
Correct. Sex education, guys.
Great.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let me. Blue. What's the blue?
I'm blue,
What
Wow.
do you wish people would stop asking you? When are you getting married, girl?
Oh yes, I think this is so you.
Oh, man. When are you getting married, girl? I think every girl in their 20s can relate to this. After 25,
Yeah.
you can relate to this. Once you hit 25, every Chinese New Year, well, I celebrate Chinese New Year. Every gathering, let's just put it that way. Every social gathering, you have an auntie, okay? Auntie. It's always
Or
the
uncle.
auntie. It's never the uncle. It's always the auntie for me. Girl, when you're getting married, you know you're quite old already. It's time for you to get married.
Wow.
And I disagree with that. I don't like how society put pressure on ladies to get married.
Yeah.
It's fine that you tell ladies that the reasoning behind why maybe you want to get married before 30 and, you know, because having kids after that is risky and things like that. But do you not think that is pretty rude or, I don't know, pretty extra to ask people? It's like when I'm young, I go back and people are like, wow, you look like put on weight, girl.
Oh my
You look like put on
gosh,
weight."
yeah.
Why do you do that? It's so unnecessary. Why do you want to do that to a kid? So why do you want to do that to a girl, right? Now it's so different. Everyone's working their ass off to make a living.
Yeah, let's be real, man.
And how do you afford a kid? Right, guys, currently in this world, it's so difficult and it's a huge commitment
It
to
is.
get married, settle down.
Raise a kid.
Yeah, and I feel like it's up to everyone's liberty when they want to get married and whether they even want to have kids. And it's not
Correct.
something that you ask in gatherings, you know? I feel like
Do you think it's an Asian thing?
I think it's a
No lah, right?
I don't think it's an Asian thing, but I do know that in some other countries, like maybe in UK, it's kind of like a taboo thing to ask. It's kind of rude to ask people, when are you having kids?
Oh yes.
Yes, because you never know.
Yeah,
you know?
everyone, you know, probably have different reasons why they can't. You know, some people just can't
some
conceive.
can't conceive, and
Yeah.
why would you want to put pressure in a
Exactly.
social gathering, right? When everyone should
It's
be
so
happy.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I don't think that stigma should stay on, and all the aunties should probably get educated about this. Okay, sorry, I sound so mean now, but
It's the
seriously,
truth. It's
that's
okay.
the most I've been asked recently. Okay,
Okay.
next, your turn. Your
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da. Hey, pink again.
What was the single best realization you have ever had?
Ooh.
Wow, I had a lot of like realization last year though.
Single best
Single
realization you've ever had. Well, you can share.
I have a few though. Wait, let me think about it. Single best. That you are in control of your own happiness.
Cheers to that.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. You are in control of your own happiness, and if you're not happy, don't blame anyone else.
Yeah.
Okay, take action.
That was really one of my biggest realization, and I'm so glad that I'm able to share that here. Yeah, because I feel that a lot of times I was probably victimizing myself, not being able to feel happiness.
I can relate.
Yeah, and I guess through reading, through podcasts, through talking to friends, I realized that it's all in your mind. It's all about your shift, the shift in your mindset that really makes you feel happy from within.
Yes, guys.
Yeah,
If
I think
you want
as simple as
something,
that.
work for it. No excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like that question.
Jim.
Okay, your turn.
You're just finding excuse to drink that.
Well, it is a wind down session, girl.
Okay. Oh, I got two. Wait.
Okay,
Let's
you
throw
pick
back
one. Yes.
What movie or book characters do you resonate to and most similar to?
Wow.
No, that's so cute. I got a cute question.
Yay.
What movie or book characters?
Oh,
I resonate. Told you, finding every reason we got. I think I resonated to a few movies, but Breakfast at Tiffany is a character I resonate to a lot. Do you watch it?
It was really nice.
It's so heartbreaking to see a girl not realizing her self-worth
Yeah.
until much later.
Oh my god, I'm having goosebumps.
Yeah, finding herself, the journey of her searching for herself, building up her confidence, I love that movie and I resonate so much with it.
Amazing.
Yeah, and of course, for Beauty and the Beast.
Because you're Belle!
Yeah! And also the song, what's that song, the Belle song?
Which one?
Bonjour, monsieur, how is your family?
Oh,
That song.
so cute!
What's that song?
I don't know though. I mean, no tale is all as time.
It's got one song, it's about Belle being very... Why is she pretty but so different from the crowd? Like, people don't get her, why is she so studious? But she still stick on to what she liked.
Her principles.
Yeah, I like that she still stick on to reading and doing whatever she liked.
Aww.
And, you see, she outgrew her town. Her small little town. She outgrew and, she became a princess.
Cheers to
Okay,
that.
that's a bit
I
too
hope you
much.
I hope you have your princess life.
Nah, I don't want to be a princess. Too much obligation and restriction. Let's be real.
Okay.
Okay. Last question, guys.
Yes.
So, sure turn.
Okay. Yes. What is this? Wow, very long this question. Do you enter into a relationship with a mindset to get married? Oh wow. And you specifically put there first relationship.
That's not me. That's someone else.
Oh, so okay. Whoever this is.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay, my first relationship. I guess because I never had any experience. So for me, right, this is true for me when I first got into the relationship, I thought probably just try to be together lah. I mean for me but only after being in this first relationship, I realized that a relationship only goes two ways. It's either you get married or you break up.
I agree. If you go in wanting to break up, what's the point, right?
Yeah, so only after this relationship, I realized there's only two ways to a relationship.
Yeah, and your mindset should always go in like wholeheartedly. Otherwise, it's like halfway.
Yeah. So I don't have that mindset at first when I first got to that relationship. And I just went with the flow to see whether we gel, we click. Yeah, but I don't know whether...
You have a mindset to get married going in your second relationship.
Yeah.
Once you go in.
Yes. Yes, maybe that's why it lasted so long.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, because I suppose you're a very serious person to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You take relationship very seriously, I suppose.
Yeah, super loyal.
Nothing against flings.
No.
All for summer flings, but sure,
It's just I'm just different.
yeah,
Weird.
she just prefer to commit wholeheartedly and
Yeah.
with one. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all.
Alright.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. I really love this segment.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, let's have more wind down sessions.
Yes.
Yes.
So funny. Oh my goodness.
Cheers to that, guys.
Hey.
That's all. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you so
And
much for
you
watching.
tuning in.
Yes, hope you enjoyed this segment too. Leave us some comments. Maybe you have more questions to ask us, and we'll probably address it right here.
Yes.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.